Well, hello world, what is up? Jim here, and today I'm getting back into some more Elite Dangerous. It is great to see you all today. Hey Mike, good to see you again. Thanks for dropping by. So, today we are getting back into Elite Dangerous and doing some passenger missions. We're going to be making some crazy money on something that's relatively simple, pretty much just bringing passengers back and forth. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of this. I'm not sure if this is something that would be frowned upon or not, if it's exploiting, but it's been in the game since they introduced the missions, and the devs have not changed it in years. So I'm thinking it's probably something that's fine to do. Now, I seem to have lost my mouse here. There we go. Okay, now I've changed a couple things today, and we're going to see how it turns out. All right, so we've got Elite Dangerous here, and today I think I've got, oh, here we go. I think I have my action camera working today, so we're going to give that a try while this loads. Here we go. Action camera, woo! So now you'll be able to see when I'm using these flight sticks. Oh, guess what? I put my paws on backwards. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been one of those days, you know? Oh, have you started? I only see the starting soon screen. Oh, Winter, I have. I know that you usually have some lag issues with my streams. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow, flight sticks look cool. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. These have been super fun, and there is no way with paws I would be able to play this game with a keyboard and mouse otherwise. I mean, there's just absolutely no way. So, I'll probably leave the flight sticks for more of this kind of view for a few times, maybe when we're flying around. I don't think I need them all the time, but I am excited to have that working. So, what are we actually getting into today? Let's see. Okay, so for the most part, let's see. For the most part, now I'm at a place called Robigo Mines. This is out far, like 500 light years from the next nearest civilization. Pretty far, so all of our missions end up being about the same place. So we're going to do passenger missions. Now, I don't know if any of you play Elite Dangerous, but if you do, it is this is one of those places where all your missions will pretty much take you to the same place because there's only 2 locations here. So missions from this place will be go to that one place, come back, and you just keep repeating them. So it's a fantastic way to make some money, and I think we're going to get a new ship tonight. Let's see. Huge paws with little keys. Exactly. Here, I'll bring up the action camera. Here is a relation of my paws versus this keyboard here. If you could. Oh no, is it gone already? What? Oh, this thing. Apparently nothing but troubles. There it is. Apparently I have to turn it back on every time it's not in use. But yeah, here's a keyboard down here and my paws in relation to it. I could still use like the claws and kind of get keys, but it's not a fantastic experience. Okay, so here we are. You should be able to see Elite Dangerous here. Anyway, oh, you know what? Tonight is more of a hanging out stream because, you know what? This is these missions get a little repetitive, but I want to show them, make some money, buy a new ship. But you know what? This is the best kind of missions to just hang out and say hi. So I did want to ask, Mike, Winter, anyone else on? How's your weekend been? How have you been? Whoop. Okay. And while we do that, why did I lose? There, I think I clicked off. There we go. Okay. So now the missions we're looking for, you will have to play these until you get kind of your ranked up. You might have to do some simple missions. But we're looking for sightseeing adventure. There we go. So we see these sightseeing adventures. There's 1.2 million. Let's look at the other ones. Now my ship's a little small for this, so I'm not going to be able to do a ton, but I should still be able to make a few million every trip. Sightseeing for 9. Okay, so these aren't the best. But you know what? We'll still take a few million. So we're going to pick a cabin. Oh, Winter, I'm glad it finally started for you. I know this has been like one of our struggles the whole time that I stream. There's someone with 552. Yeah, so we're just gonna pick these and put them in cabins. Now we don't want these ones. These ones that aren't sightseeing adventure are like, can be anywhere from a few thousand light years to like 40,000 light years away. And that kind of journey is not something we are up for doing right now. There we go. Okay, so we have a few. What we're gonna do now, maybe I'll just leave this action cam running. I don't know. Why don't you let me know? Is it annoying? Is Elite Dangerous fun? I may get it. Oh, Mike. Okay, so here's my opinion of Elite Dangerous. I have been playing for maybe 5-6 years since the beta. Elite Dangerous is one of those gorgeous games, sprawling, galaxy as large as our own, even has like Earth and our solar system. But, here we go. And flying ships just feels so good. It's one of the... Is that too loud? It feels a little loud on my side. I might turn it down. But yeah, one of the reasons, like the same kind of reason I love Destiny. Like there's actually even less story to this than Destiny, but it just felt good. The controls were awesome. Every time I jumped in and played, it just felt good to play. Elite Dangerous is like that for me. It just feels good to fly these ships, whether you're doing combat or just flying through the stars and exploring. It just feels really good. And actually, I only just got these flight sticks about 4 months ago, so that means almost all of my play was on an Xbox controller. That's what I'd say. Now, I'll also tell you the downside, though, is that it could get really repetitive. There's not a huge amount of storyline, so if you're looking for story, this isn't necessarily the best game for that. It's kind of, there's a grind to it, which is why right now I'm doing something where I just bring passengers back and forth. But it feels good to fly these passengers.
Cannot comply.
Whoops, gotta take those. Oh wait, was I in a...
Cannot comply.
Oh, hey, my landing gear is still down. So see, there's a bit of realism to it, so you've got to like take out your landing gear when you get out of space stations to actually be able to do things like jump between planets. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so Elite Dangerous goes on sale for like $6 to $8, a fair bit. I would totally recommend getting it. However, there's an expansion called New Horizons or Horizons. It really feels like it completes the game to get it. I would recommend getting it. You could totally play without it. I played for years without it before they released it. But you can't land on planets and do all the fun planet stuff without it. But you can get it without the expansion. Give it a try for $6 to $8. You'll have plenty to do. I mean, you won't run out of stuff to do for a while. Yeah, if you're playing on a PC, I would totally recommend trying it for a few bucks. I mean, if you watch me play and it looks interesting, we can even add, if you're on Steam, feel free to add me. I'm JEMK, Gemk. We can fly around a bit together. That's one of the other things, though. The galaxy is so huge, even when there's a ton of players in, you almost like never run into another like real commander, another real player. It's just massive. Cool. I look forward to it. Yeah, I'll see your invite soon. Is it like your YouTube name? Sometimes I don't accept invites that I don't recognize, but yeah, if I see it tonight, I mean, I'll be fine to add you because I don't get that many random invites. Yeah, I see Winter over there. That's okay, Mike. I'll see it, I'm sure. No problem there. And Winter, I know you'll get this in like 40 to 60 seconds or a couple minutes, but it's always great to have you here, even if we have a little bit of a chronological mismatch. Oh. So yeah, Mike, just trying to be totally fair on the game. I love the game. Flying around is just beautiful. Going to places and scanning and researching. combat's super fun, which you'll get into a little later. And let's see. And then mining is one of my least favorite things ever. It's just, there's so much. It takes so much time. Oh, we got a scan in this galaxy. So I'm using my scanner right now, and there we go. There it is. Cirrus atmospherics. So we're gonna lock onto it, and then you can see in the bottom middle that little mini map radar shows us where we're heading. What? Oh, did I go in the opposite direction? Whoops. Yep, it should just be JEMK. It'll be a little picture of an avatar that looks somewhat like me here. There we go. So we're going to take these people to see Cirrus atmospherics, the only landmark within hundreds of light years near this place. I feel bad for these people that live out here, and this is like the only place they can travel to. I imagine the storyline of it. There's all these people who live out in this mining colony, and they want to go on a trip. Some of them illegal passengers, so some of them have been probably stealing and stuff, but who knows, the criminals around. I've actually had criminal masterminds that I've transported a couple times. You just have to make sure not to get scanned by authority, or they will fire on you while you are transporting criminal masterminds. Which is somewhat humorous. But yeah. Oh yeah, flying around is fantastic. Yeah, so the passengers, I mean, it's not huge in depth, but there's different types of passengers. So there's rich tourists, and there's economy passengers that just, you can shove them into, like sardines into your cabins. There's different types of them. So there's like, there's economy cabins you can just shove everyone into. They hold a lot of people. Then there's like first class, business class. I overshot it. But yeah, so usually the bigger ones they require more space, they hold less people, but your rich people will pay a lot more for it. Here we go. We're lined up now. There we go. So when we get to about 7 seconds, we're going to pull back to about 75%. That was overkill. And then come in for a smooth landing. Well, smooth approach, hopefully. Here we go. There's an expansion pack. Yes, it is called, I think, New Horizons or Horizons, something like that. That's the one that lets you land on planets. If it's super on sale, I mean, grab it, but it'll go on sale again. So there's no reason to get it right now. You can play, there's so much content you can enjoy without it. But there's also engineers where you can upgrade your ships and like really customize the components that you get. So inside of your ships, you can have all kinds of components. Like you'll have, you got your power plant, some core internals like your jump drive and all that kind of stuff. Those kinds of things you can engineer further if you have the expansion, but you won't need that until you're probably at least 50 hours into the game. I mean, you're probably not going to be engineering your first few ships. I haven't even touched an engineer yet. I'm close to wanting to, and I think on the PC I'm like 60 hours in. So really, other than landing on planets, which is actually really fun. I love landing on planets and driving around an SRB, which you could do from the very first ship. But yeah, other than that, the expansion doesn't have as much for you until later. So now we're going to scan this thing for them so they get to see it. Yeah, I think, so on the Xbox I'm like hundreds of hours into it. And I've got up to the max ship on the Federation rank. But then there's 2 other ranks that I want to rank up. There's a lot of like grinding to it if you really want to grind to some of the best ships in the game. But there's some really fun ones that you can just fly around, have fun, do what you like to do, combat, or I liked trading a lot in the beginning. Passenger missions are great for money. Oh, there we go. And now we're going to head back. But yeah. And then when I came to PC, they don't share the same save file. So I figured, hey, I'll I'll start a new game and stream it while I do that.
Frameshift
Here we
drive
go.
charging.
Oh, Winter. Okay, so yeah, Winter's 3 minutes behind, so we don't have any kind of conversation going on as much. Okay, $7 is fantastic. I'd say at least buy the base game. You can always buy the expansion later. It's just, I mean, if you have the money to throw anyway, and you think you'll like it, yeah, get the expansion as well. It's up to you, really.
Mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging.
I don't, you know, so I will let you know on the, with a keyboard and mouse, it's totally doable, but it is going to take some time to learn the keys. It's a little, there's a lot going on in the game, and there's a lot of different keys to press, so you're going to have to learn what all over the keyboard does. It's great with some flight sticks. Xbox controller, they actually did a great job of mapping everything. I was shocked how well they mapped like 30 different commands to the Xbox controller. I was really happy with it. Let's go around this sun. So if we get too close to the sun, it'll actually emergency stop us out of it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, and there is nothing wrong with buying that and then getting the expansion later if you end up loving it. There's plenty to do. I don't think you'll have any problems with not having the expansion right now. I'm not going to tell you have to spend extra money just because. I used to buy Steam games like none other. I think it's my, what do I have? A couple hundred games in my Steam library, maybe 300 or something. And a lot of that was just like, hey, it's a summer sale, and I'd end up spending $150 on, and like one of those is a game I actually played, and it was, so I don't buy just for the sake of buying anymore. Okay, let's get ourselves back to Robigo Mines. Let's turn this in, get some money. There we go. Oh, okay. So I joined Steam back in almost when it started. I think that was like 2007, 2006, 4. I don't remember. Whenever it was. And I've been on for a while, so there is some of that where I decided to make it my only game library. I love the idea of it. There was nothing like it at the time, really, that worked well like it did. And so I've been buying on it since then. But yeah, I got a little, in college, we'll say I liked credit cards. We'll say that. In college, I liked credit cards. I don't use them anymore because maybe they don't like me as much as I like them. But yeah. Hey! Welcome to the stream. Let's see. No more losing game CDs. Oh! Oh, yes, exactly. Oh, it's so great to have everything digital. And if I get a new machine or anything, hey, just click download on everything, let it go for the night or the next day. You're done. That was beautiful. Why am I not playing this in VR? You know what? I have played this in VR. It is, it's very fun. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot this. I keep doing that today. I keep watching the chat. So this in VR is actually a beautiful experience. I never had like a feel of how expansive these cockpits are until playing this in VR. It is just amazing. It adds extra depth to it. However, I don't really play VR just for the sake of VR. I don't know. I guess I think of VR as like exercise while playing Beat Saber. You can't not play in VR now? Nice. I don't know. I guess I like VR, but it still feels, other than literally Beat Saber, it still feels a little bit novelty to me. We'll say that. So we're going into autopilot now. Notice I just requested docking so that the station would give me a port, yeah, starport to a landing pad that I could land on. I've got an autopilot, so I'm just gonna let it do the hard work here. Landed so many times on my own that I don't even mess with it anymore. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, in VR, I did love that you could look literally as far as you want and see all around your ship and around. And this one, the aspect floor, has one of the largest cockpit windows of like any ship. It's gorgeous in VR. I guess it just feels like too much work. I don't know. VR, setting up VR and everything. I have the Quest. I love it when I can just put it on and play. But when I have to start hooking up cables and stuff, nah, I don't know. It loses some of its ease for me. Alright, so we are going to turn in these missions. Come on. And this is where I was saying, in just, what was that, 5 minutes or something, we're going to make at least 2.5 million, which is fantastic. Now, maybe this is more like 10 minutes, especially with the chatting. But here's something I will say. This kind of thing that we're doing right here that speeds up money making a lot, I would recommend. I didn't do it until I actually got my first Anaconda, which is like a 100 million ship plus another 100 million on upgrades to actually get it kitted out. I'd recommend not doing something that gets you crazy fast money early on. I'd stick to more of the somewhat traditional methods, and just because, unless you're like gonna leave the game because you're bored anyway of it, or you don't want to play and you just want the money to try the bigger ships, it kind of cheapens the experience. You lose that, what does it take to actually get through, and playing on those smaller ships, learning the controls and getting better at it before buying the big ones. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we don't have now. I did hear the next expansion for Elite is going to bring us walking around, so that would be super cool. I don't know if you've played any Star Citizen. I have seen some of that. I played during the free weekend. That game's looking really cool. So you can actually, it's got like even more intense, like real simulation kind of thing of flying. But you can also get around your ship, walk around. It seems to be going for the most realism it possibly can, which is pretty neat. However, right now it's very much a pay us lots of real money kind of game. Every new ship is like, well, you can buy it in-game, but it's going to reset because it's an alpha. And you only get to keep it if you got those things with real money. Wow, that was 1.9 million. That's nice. Let's see, 850. Sightsee. Oh, there's another. Sweet. Woo! Now we're just doing these sightseeing adventures. The other ones are a little crazy. Look at that, 46 million. Wow. Okay, and here we go, off again. Yeah, Mike, walking around is pretty neat. Now, Star Citizen is a game that base game is $60 and that comes with one ship. And for the most part, you need to spend $40 to $120 for every new ship you want right now. Not a game for the faint of wallet. So yeah, I only played it on the free weekend, and I've watched some people stream it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, my action cam went out again. There we go. So it looks like that's like the one downside of this thing. Looks like I'm gonna have to turn it on and for like every 5 minutes I want to run it. Today's like the first time I actually have it working. Oh, so I didn't actually set my destination, which is why I can't find where I'm going. So I'm gonna go into my missions here, and they tell me, hey, we want to go over there. And so now it's mapped the next jump. Now notice this is going to be 3 jumps, because my drive goes about 27 light years max. We look here, right on this one, top right of this frame, you can see those 3 jumps, and it's already calculated routes for us. In the beginning, you had to calculate the routes yourself. When they introduced auto route calculations, it saves so much time. Oh, so much better. Let's see. Yes, Odyssey is gonna let us walk around. That is something we are all excited to see. I hope they do it well. It's something that's like never been in this game before, so it's gonna be completely new. I don't even know what to expect from it. I wonder if people are gonna look hideous, because like the actual people, especially the NPC photos, like some of them are just the craziest looking things. It's like, what is that? What is that face? Stop at the door of your cabin, but still not pass through it. Oh. Oh. Subsurface mining? No, I've not actually done any. So I pretty much took a break from this game for like 2 years. I pretty much just started getting back into it on PC in like December. So I'm building up now again with a brand new profile. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm still locked. There we go. Now, typically I'd be doing scans like this of each system, but I've done this run enough. I think I have scans of everything in between, so we're probably not going to get any new scan data from the systems along the way. So, subsurface mining, how does that work? Do you need one of those massive, what do they call them, the new command ships? Forget the name of it. But yeah, those new ships that just came out, do you need something like that? Where do you do subsurface mining?
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh yeah. Oh, power play. So power play itself has been something that's been incredibly time consuming. But which grinding is nothing that is something that's not expected in Elite. But yeah, those photos. Oh, those are funny. Subsurface mining, you need a refinery and a subsurface displacement missile. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to give that a try soon. I have never done this, and that sounds like something that's pretty interesting. Huh. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing about it. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I've done my share of mining, like just asteroid mining in this game, and it is, oh gosh, for me it was just such a pain, even with limpets and like a python or something, or even an anaconda, although I think python was my favorite because it's a little more nimble. Even once you got limpets, it got bearable, because then you didn't have to actually cargo scoop all of them, but oh gosh, the amount of hours I've spent just cargo scooping ores. Oh, I might have been doing it wrong, because it was so bad. Wow, 200 million an hour doing that. Wow. That's intense. What, do you need something like Anaconda or a Python to do that? Because that's an intense bit of mining money. Net worth was 70 million. Nice. Made a billion in that first weekend it came out. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Subsurface mining in a T9, $1 billion a day. Huh. Okay, I'll totally check it out. Now, I almost can't stand the T9 just because of how bulky it is. But for the cargo, that totally makes sense. I often still use the Python just because I love the Python in general, actually. It's probably my favorite ship. The Corvette was fun, but I almost never used it. I finally got it on the Federation side, and the Corvette, it's just, the jump range is awful, the handling is awful. Yeah, it's got a ton of hard points, just, I mean, the damage output was amazing. But yeah, I couldn't get past that, like, what was it, 17 light year jump range or something like that. I got too close to the planet, going too slow. We're almost there. There we go. Now we'll slow down, we'll get here. We're gonna scan this, and then our passengers will be ready to go back and pay us a ton of money. Apparently not subsurface mining kind of monies. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Bring at least 9 limpets. Yeah. Oh, I'll never go mining without limpets again. That's just as painful. This mining mini game. Wait.
3, 2,
Position is the. Are we still talking about it as dangerous? I really have never heard of that in this game. That's funny. 500 tons of limpets, nice. Or 640, wow. What? So you're just all limpets all the time. First trip I took my Ask Explorer, made like 100 minutes, what? Okay, I'm gonna be looking up this subsurface mining you people are doing. Because that sounds pretty cool. That's really funny.
3,
So where do you do subsurface mining? Do you remember where? Does it happen like all over the place like mining happens, or are there specific places? Yes, mining is very boring. Yeah, we gotta get around this sun.
frameshift drive charging.
That's funny. Yeah, I figured with these Robigo Mines and Sothis passenger runs, I'd do this a little bit to shortcut my way back to ships that I really liked.
4,
But
3,
yeah,
2, 1.
it's a website called Inara that shows you the best places to mine and buy stuff. Cool. I'll check it out. Thanks for posting that. I appreciate it. There we go. Okay. Here we are on the next trip. There's 2 down. Now, outside of subsurface mining, TNR API changed my game forever. Sweet, I'll take it out. So how are you two doing? How's your weekend going? Got any plans for this week? I know this week I am leaving later this week to go down to the beach for my birthday. My Nana has a house down there, and she is living up here for the summer, so we're gonna go use that. Still do the social distancing thing, but from the beach. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, Ross, nothing wrong with not having any big plans. That can be that can be a nice week. But thanks for the birthday wishes. I just got in the mail a tabletop game I haven't played in like 6 years. It's called Space Alert. Apparently sci-fi is just the theme of the week, but sci-fi and space. But yeah, we played a couple rounds today. It is so much fun, ridiculous fun. You start out trying to. Ooh, did I go too fast? No, I got this. Okay, good. You start out trying to like warp into a new sector, and you're trying to do some scans there, and then things just start attacking you right away. And it plays in real time, so you play like an audio CD along with it, and it tells you when things are coming in, and all the players have to play actions real time to what's going on. And then you decide, dude, then you find out later if your actions actually worked, or if you're like going around staring out windows instead of actually firing things. Ends up being some humorous fun. A little frustrating at times if you play too seriously. Did you say FTI? I don't think I know that one. Is that? Oh, FTL. Oh, FTL. I haven't played that in a while. Oh man, that was great. Wait, what am I doing? Oh! I got into talking and forgot I'm actually docking here. Oh my. Let's try. Did I not? Did I get a...
Docking request granted.
Yay! Okay, good. We're getting the pad here. Oh, that's funny. Any asteroid could have these. Just depends on what. So FTL, I faster than light. I loved that game. But yeah, that was totally one where like a good run almost was like complete luck based. You could be doing amazingly, and then two events toward the mid to end game would just wipe you. It's like, ah, no. I'm wondering, how do you see through the suit? That is a great question. Partially I don't. No, so I've got the YouTube chat up over here. If you notice when I read your chat, I kind of pull in a little bit, and that helps me see, and it's at like 300% the size. So it's like a 3 times larger chat, and that helps me read the chat. And then for the game itself here, I made this suit myself actually, like 8 years ago, and I made it to be like a little bit larger vision range. So like my angle is out this far for visibility, so I can see pretty far to the sides, and then in the middle it's all like, there's my blind zone right there. This color, this blue, I love this blue, and changing the color to this from orange, it's a little hard to see. I don't always get the numbers right. But part of it also is just really knowing Elite Dangerous. I've played, what is it, 500 hours at this point? Apparently I don't know it that well. I've never heard of subsurface mining, but I at least know the interface well enough. Oh yeah, I will totally check out Inara. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I haven't even touched the engineers yet on the PC version. I remember I engineered my Anaconda. I had a couple of them, and one of them I engineered for just exploration. And I did the run to the Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole in the center. I think that was like a 3-month journey for me. It took forever, but I got it to a 54 light year jump range, and I was happy with that one. It's not the best you can do, but it was pretty good. Let's see. Was that all of them? Did I just have the 3? Okay. Let's see. Pilot's Handbook. Then mining gives you all the info on mining, including subsurface. Ah, cool. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Blake. It looks like the Autobot thing caught something you said and didn't like it. So I found out I do have to have that on. I've actually had one troll so far come in and try to wreck the stream with we'll say hate speech, but luckily the bot there was catching it, so they ended up just leaving because it wasn't effective. Never gone more than a few thousand light years out. Ooh. So that is a journey that is kind of intense. You definitely have to plan for it. Ooh, 2.5 million for sightseeing. Yes, please. Oh, they can't take the small cabin. Of course not. Wow, that's nice. And sightseeing 522. Wow, there's a lot. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It certainly is something that I think I played 1 or 2 hours like every morning when I woke up early, played a little bit in the morning. I'm more of a morning person myself. And then and like just committed to doing a little bit every day. And it was such a journey. It was crazy. I even went to that new colony that's like, it's a little bit north. If you were to look at the galaxy map from the top, it's like northwest. But it's like 15,000 light years out. Not quite as far as the like 23. And that was a really good. That was really cool to see all that. But then after that, never touched it again. It was like, that's enough for me. I can say I did it. Cross it off the list. Let's see. 66 light range. Wow. Whoa. Fighter bay and 2200 in shields. Wow. Yeah, I never got into engineering like that. That is awesome. Whoa, do we have another one? Sightseeing adventure? What? Oh, those were not available quests. Okay, those are all zeros. Okay, wow. Well, this is going to be a good run. Awesome. Whoa, 83 light years. That is, wow. Now, I did take the Neutron Highway almost all the way to Sagittarius A, so it boosted that even farther. But, man, even at that, I mean, 23,000 or 26,000, I forget exactly what it is now. That's a lot of light years.
Cannot comply.
Oh, let's go ahead and
Landing gear retracted.
recheck the landing gear. There we go. Fleet carriers, that's the name of it. Whoa! 500 light years. Is the fuel for those expensive? I was curious. Now that I know about subsurface mining, maybe I'll actually be able to get to one sooner. But yeah, how much is the fuel for those things? I do. I love seeing the fleet carrier update. Those things are so cool. There's one near here I'll probably land on to get a new ship as I get more credits. I never get tired of these visuals. Just the ship itself, seeing like the suns as you jump between planet or solar systems.
Frameshift drive charging.
The sound, oh, the sound design in this game is just so on point. It feels so good. Yeah, I just never get tired of it. What time is it? Okay. Looks like here it's 7:47. Semi-expensive. If you can afford the ship, you could probably afford the fuel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds true. Oh, so I saw the ones that I went to when I had like buying ships or when I was like getting parts sent to them for outfitting and such. It looked like there was a credit tax, so if other players use it, it looks like you make some money. Which, that was pretty cool. So I thought, oh yeah, you park that somewhere like here, where everyone's doing these runs back and forth, and they probably don't care about a few thousand credits at a time. It's probably not bad to make some money. Just park your ship and make it. I don't know, I guess it depends how much the tax is. I don't know. Oh, we lost that. Damn. No. Goodbye. I'll get rid of that for a while. You don't need to see me using the flight sticks constantly. Those are new this time. Oh, so you set the tariff. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, 100% tariff could be bad. Not that far away. There it is. Serious atmospherics. I like that this run with Sothis has been in like since passenger missions came out. This is fantastic. I remember doing one on the other side of this part of the galaxy, that the bubble, and it was pretty much take people from here down to the planet and back up, and that was it. It was like 2 to 3 minutes per flight. It was crazy money. Way better than this one actually even, but I was nowhere near that one. I like that one a lot. Right. About 20%. Your ship is a 10% tariff. Nice. Did you put like the amount of tariff in the name of the ship? Like, hey, low tariffs galore. What do you do with your ship? Do you make much money with it? Yes, actually, I've never used Imperial ships before. Yeah, Ross asked about the Imperial cutter, and this time I'm going Imperial. I was all Federation in the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna go for actually, I think the Krait Phantom might be my next one on this run, just because it looks kind of cool and I've never flown it. At least with the cutter, I think I at least flew it on the Xbox once or twice, because it didn't require that much to get it. But yeah, the Krait, I think I'm already there. I just need some upgrade costs. But it looks kind of cool. Oh, a few million a day? That's not bad at all. Cool. I think I'll have to play around with that then. That sounds really fun. There we go. Wow, I'm so glad you two are here today, and it's been so fun talking to you today about Elite and kind of some of the stuff I never knew existed about this. It's been great. You can also sell ships and modules on the ship, which can make you a lot of money. Huh, sweet. Oh, this is gonna make me more money. This is a great trip. And then I had someone else earlier in the stream, but I don't know where they went.
Frameshift drive charging.
Maybe they just went into lurk mode, or maybe it was time to leave. Either way, I'm always happy for any time people could spend with me. It's always great to see people here. So I used to only do produced videos, and I started doing live streams because that's like my favorite part about it. It's actually getting to see people, talk to them, hang out. To hang out with you. That's been the best part about live streaming. Ooh, so Friday I shot my first fursuit dance video. I've got probably another 25 hours of post-production on it, but I am super excited about it. I think it's gonna be awesome. That'll be up on this channel probably in about 2 to 4 weeks. It depends how much time I can get for it. But it's looking pretty cool so far.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a friend of mine I met back in Ohio, Terracoon, and he did awesome stuff. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you're subscribed to the channel, but if you subscribe, obviously I'd be super appreciative. It definitely helps. Let me know what kind of content people are liking, if they enjoy what I'm making. But it also let you know when the new video comes out. Oh, I was talking about so Friday night I shot my first fursuit dance video. That video, and we just spent like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. I got there about 2 hours earlier to set up lighting and do some cool stuff. And yeah, I think it's gonna turn out pretty well. I'm excited for it. So I've got I mentioned it'll be in about 2 to 4 weeks. Probably I'll have it out. Probably about 20 to 30 hours post-production is what I'm aiming for on that one.
4, 3,
But the theme was light, so it's mostly like, it's mostly black for the most part. We did go outside for one of the shots, one of the scenes, and then it's just playing with light and how we can, starts off a little dark. It's kind of a, it's more of an EDM style to it. And we get in there, like, his suit is green, and we threw in some like oranges. There's some part where it's like a flowing, like moving rainbow kind of color on the lights, and he's also, man, his dancing is just mesmerizing. So yeah, it was really fun. I can't wait. I did a few hours of editing on that yesterday after being up till like 12:30 in the morning doing that, and then got back at like 1. What type dance video? So this is the first one I've shot. I'm not really sure what types there are too much, but yeah, he's a dancer. He does like fursuit dance competitions at conventions and stuff, and it's a fursuit dance video, and it's pretty much we chose a song together, a track, just like a few days prior. We had been planning this for like half a year, but didn't choose a track, and it's one that I have licensing to post on the channel, so I won't have to worry about copyrights. And he danced to it, and I went around doing the camera work and set up lighting a couple hours before that and stuff. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, editing. Yeah, it depends what you do with it. When you get into like with the editing, if you get into masking, editing like parts of a video, like this one, I want it to be a stark contrast, and sometimes, so I'm making it like completely black in areas that's not where he's dancing, and that requires kind of some editing work if there's any light in the room other than on him. Funny enough, we shot it in a classroom, and if I do it right, you will not be able to tell in the final video that we're in a classroom. Oh, I might miss this one. Oh! Oh. But yeah, I actually started with the post-production side of video, and then just like 2 years ago started getting into actually using a camera and learning how to do that side of things. It's been super fun. And yeah, last year I started this YouTube channel. Most of my vlogs take about 12 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours of video shooting, and about 9 hours of editing. But I try to keep them interesting. I try to make them look good and such, and be and good. So it's been really fun. Yeah, one interesting thing. Oh no, denied. Does that mean there's no pad available? I have to switch to a private instance. Oh, okay. Oh, let's get. Whoop. We're gonna have to switch to a private instance. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, so I do. Yeah, I do all my editing in the Adobe Suite. Use Photoshop for things like obviously the image editing side of things. But solo play. Here we go. So it looks like too many players are running this, and so this mining or Robigo Mines just doesn't have a pad for us. But yeah, I mostly use After Effects, although Premiere is probably the more appropriate. No, Adobe Premiere Pro is probably actually, for the most part, the more appropriate editing program. What? Was it not close enough? What's going on?
Docking request granted.
There we go. Okay, cool. But yeah, After Effects will also handle like all the special effects work and some fun things. You can draw over frames and all kinds of cool stuff. So I have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you're talking about it's annoying when you can't land somewhere. Yeah, once you get into the larger ships, obviously you get to places that there's just a ton of landing pads anyway, so you almost never run out. Yeah.
Docking successful.
Woo.
Engine disengaged.
We also have to repair. So I take a tiny bit of damage every time when I take off. And that's because I don't know where, I think it's laterals, the up and down. No. Forget the name, but I don't know where the thrusters are that just go straight up, so I always just scrape the landing pad as I take off. I don't know what these flight sticks, which button does the, just let's go straight up. Ooh, we should make some good money this time. So, we are at 50.4 million. Let's see where we get to after turning all these in. This should be good. This should be really good. Oh yeah, look at all these. Here we go, keep it up. I think this is the last one. Oh yeah, 56.3. So that was about 6 million that we made on that run. That was great for where I am here. It's no subsurface mining, but you know, it still pays out pretty well. Okay, there's 1 million. 2.5 million, yeah. Let's take that one right away. Okay, what else we got? Oh, Adobe programs are tedious. Advanced docking computer. Oh, for taking off? I can't stand the computer that takes off. I mean, I like the landing one is great, but the one that takes off, I get really annoyed with it. So no, I don't use it ever. And plus, taking off from like those bigger space stations is something I actually really enjoy. And like flying through that tiny hole in the station and trying to boost through from back and not crash into it is something that I just like still find great enjoyment out of. So yeah, I never use the computer for taking off. Let's see, what one are we gonna take? How about this? No, wait. That one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Let's see. Get to the bigger ships, every single module is important. Oh, I learned to take off and land by myself with, yeah, very, very much a lie. I actually didn't even start using the docking computer here until really just more of the PC time, just to be lazy about it, so I could do more with the stream. What I find is when I'm actually live streaming, I want to get into the chat, I make more mistakes, and when it comes to docking, it's really nice to just be able to dock and make sure I'm catching up on the chat and stuff. As I mentioned, my favorite part of live streaming is just hanging out and talking to people. So, yeah. There we go. And this one. And I think that's all of the... Yep. That's all we got there. Alrighty. Oh yeah, hey! So Blake, what kids do you have? I've got I got a 9-year-old son and another son on the way in like 3 months. So I'm about to have a second. So I'm about to have kids, plural. Yeah, my son, he's actually been on the stream. He's been super fascinated about the video stuff I do, and he joined me for a Minecraft Dungeons stream that we did together when that first came out, and we did like, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes together, but now we just pretty much just play, but that was super fun. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, so I love sharing in like hobbies and tabletop gaming and stuff like that with my son. Oh, 7 and 9-year-old. That's right around the same age. Nice. Wow, that's cool. I love the idea of having kids closer together in age. Yeah, so this will be kind of cool. My son really wanted like a little brother, and so we're having a son, so it's actually exactly what he really wanted. So that'll be really cool too for having another child in the family, and he's more self-sufficient now, so we're hoping that will turn out in our favor when it comes to just the hecticness of a new child. Oh. That's funny, Ross. Yep, it looks like we both will. I have one child now. We'll have one in a couple months. And Blake has not 7 girls and 9 boys. I'm assuming 2, and those are ages. Oh. Oh, a fighter bay for them to fly. Oh, that's fantastic. Nice. That's a great idea. I should try that. I think my son's less interested in Elite Dangerous. He did really love Subnautica. He loved seeing that and kind of trying out that and such. Yeah. So when I was playing that, he loved it. We play Ark together. We play so much Ark together, actually. Minecraft and Ark are probably our 2 biggest games that we've played over the years.
4, 3, 2.
Don't let them shoot a station. Oh, yeah. Hopefully they're old enough they can understand some of that. That's funny.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, okay, we'll scan around here. Am I scanning? Oh, I switched to combat mode. Oh well, here we go. And Sothis A5. There it is. Back to our good friend Sothis, Sirius Atmospherics. Okay. Okay, since this is new for this stream, I want to know your thoughts on the action camera. What do you think? Just last week I tried it on the laptop itself, and it was like coming up from the lower angle up at the sticks. Today I tried above the desk, so it's the face down view on the sticks. I'm going to try out some different camera angles, see what I like about it, see what works well. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that looks cool over... Which way am I pointing? There? Yes. Is that cool over there? I thought it would kind of be fun to see the sticks and just how I'm using them with these paws and stuff. Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. That's it was something I added just this last week for fun. It's actually just an old GoPro, like a used one I bought on eBay. And I thought that would be a fun thing to add to the stream. So these ones, I think it's the X. These are the ones that like they're separated, but you can clip them together if you want to use them together. I like keeping them separate. It actually gives me more space if I want it. But these ones, a friend of mine actually was upgrading his, and he's like, "Hey, these are just sitting in my closet, and I don't do anything with them. You want to buy them?" I was like, "Oh, sure." I'm just, oh gosh, I keep looking at the chat and then ruining my flight inward on these. Like the biggest flight noob here. Let's get closer to this planet, slow down. Hopefully not crash into it. Can we slow down enough? Yeah, we can! Woo! We did it! Look at that! Nailed it! First try! Oh my. Okay. So yeah, I think these are the X. But I'm not sure. They're the first Flight 6 I've had. I just got them in, I guess, I think February? January from the front. They've been fantastic. I really love playing with these. And back.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to map. Oh, so 2 things I'd love to map. And I have to look into it. I really haven't put a lot of time into it. But one is doing, oh yeah, Ross, in Elite, everyone's in use. I like that. I might, yeah, it's funny how much I've played and I still feel like there's so much to learn to do. But I want to map the 75% thrust to a button. So like when I get to 7 seconds on the system, I can hit it, it'll drop to 75%, get perfect landing every time. So yeah, that's one thing I want to map. The other one is I need to find out how to map the vertical thrusters. I don't know how to do that with these.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right now I'm literally using the out-of-box configuration on buttons. I haven't even configured anything with it. Okay, Ross, hey, great to see you here. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. 1 a.m. where you live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty late. Well, hey, I really appreciate you spending your night here with me. It was great talking to you and talking about Elite with you as well. Hopefully I'll see you around in the future. I'm streaming 1 a.m. Yep. I'm streaming every Sunday night and then sometimes extra depending on my weeks. All right, so with that, let's see, I'm probably actually, I don't know, I might do one more run. I'm probably close to being done here myself. Yeah, we probably got time for one more run, but I think I've got a little bit of taxes to finish up. I started doing taxes yesterday to actually get them done before the deadline, which it's crazy that we're in June and I'm talking about getting taxes done before the deadline. Got dinner for the kids. Oh, heck, that's great. Well, Blake, great seeing you tonight as well. Thanks for stopping by. Great talking to you as well. Hopefully I'll see you around some more. I hope you enjoy your dinner. And yeah, thanks. I'm really excited for a new addition to the family. Well, you have a good night. Check in on Sunday. Okay, Ross, I'll see you. Oh, okay, so enjoy, well, Blake, enjoy your dinner. Ross, enjoy sleep. And now we're wrapping up, getting to the station. So we're turning in another mission. Where are we? Like, we're going to be at almost 60 mil this time. Oh, that's fantastic. I probably want to do a few more runs before I buy the Krait, just because I want to be able to buy some good internals for it. I don't want to just buy the base ship and have the junk that it comes with. So that'll be good. Oh, what did I do? I started sliding this around. Action on the action cam. You probably saw this flight stick go all over the place. There we go. What did I do? Did it get stuck on the cord? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it did. That's better. Oh my. So now we're coming in for a landing. I don't know. There we go. I actually might, well, with that, I might actually end up with this stream. This might be the last run I do for this stream. That probably could be a good place to stop, because then I could have a little more time to finish up that and then start working on that dance video, because I'm super psyched about it. I can't wait to post that on here and share it with the world. One, I'm learning some new stuff and how to capture what I was doing with the camera. How do you capture someone dancing with camera and actually get really cool when you're the one, you get to focus on one person. It's not like a dance competition, which was awesome. So let's get. Oop, did I ask too early? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off that action cam here. Yep, we'll get docked here. And we'll probably call it a night. So, for anyone that's still here lurking, maybe you've got your sound on but you haven't been talking in the chat, which is perfectly fine. I do not mind that at all, because eventually you come out and you say hi, and I love it. But I really appreciate you being here today. Thanks for joining me. Let's see how much we made from this run.
Docking successful. Engines
Oh, okay. We gotta repair that little scrape from the beginning. Get some more fuel. I always go into the starport, whatever that is. I always go into it. That way when I want to launch again, I'm already flipped around the right way. Let's see how much we made. So we're at 56.3. Oh yeah, we had that 2.5 million contract. That was a good one. What else we got? None from them. Oh, we did have a few. That's right. Cool. These weren't huge paying ones, if I remember correctly. That's a million. There we go. Okay, 61. Ooh, nice. Now, if any of these are higher, I'll at least grab them now, like 2 million plus. Otherwise, we'll just leave it at that. Let's see. Ooh, this one we're almost maxed on the reputation. That'll be cool. 1.8. It's a good one. Oh, there's a lot in there, aren't there? Wow. What do we got over here? Yeah, we got some really big ones, but not huge. Alrighty. Whew. Well, I think that's probably a great place to wrap up for the day. Oh my. Well, it was so good to have you here. Thanks for joining me. You know what? Everyone that came today was great. It's awesome talking to everyone, both the early stream people and then Blake and Ross here recently. So much fun. If you came today and you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button, subscribe to be notified when I'm live. I've been streaming Sunday evenings and then a few bonus times throughout the week I might be streaming. But it was good to have you here. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.